Supreme Freshman, Narmity, Sensei KLX, A Shay J, They Not Funny, LTD Rice. You're probably wondering why I'm naming these YouTubers specifically and why I'm saying them. Let's talk about one of the greatest black content creators on this platform, whose videos I have not seen a single second of. CoreyXKenshin. Now, I am a Michigan black man, same as CoreyXKenshin. CoreyXKenshin, I believe, hails from Warren, Michigan. I'm from Detroit. Not too far. The distance is maybe an hour or two between us. I've actually seen Corey, I think, 7 times in my life, not knowing who he was, just knowing that people were crowded around him, and I saw him, and I did this, and he did this. And to be quite real with you, and this is going to sound really chaotic and crazy, one time I harassed him in a Walmart, and he bought my groceries. Very specific. Yes, I know. I didn't know who CoreyXKenshin was at the time. As a matter of fact, to this day, I still have not watched any of his videos because I don't watch gaming content. However, I have seen reactions to his videos from other people because I was doing a think piece on reaction channels before I decided to make this video in the middle of that video. I think CoreyXKenshin has ruined YouTube. And I specifically mean black anime YouTube, like a very specific niche marketing of it. There are basically 5 pillars of black anime YouTube that I want to address really fast, right quick. There are the skit channels. We have the Mighty Keith, the RDC Worlds, the Caleb Cities, the Lennar Youngs. Those guys have inspired a wave of people that are so holistically unfunny and so unoriginal that it hurts my soul to see them make content because it's a nothing burger. It doesn't create anything new to the platform, despite the fact that they want to be creative like their idols and they want to be original like their idols, and it's fun to be inspired by them, but some of them copy them bar for bar, word for word, flow for flow. It's really depressing and it's sad to see. And then there's the second branch of black YouTube. There's the hood anime channels. We can see this prevalent with CJ the Champ. Blank Points is one of them, I believe, as well. There are many other channels which I'm blanking on currently. I have to write down the names of the YouTubes on my phone. I don't like using a script in any of my videos. I just want to talk about my feelings. The third pillar of black YouTube are what I would call the people below Corey, but still are in the same vein of content as Corey, but Corey seems to be the bigger progenitor, kind of like a subsection of what we be called the gaming black anime content. The Burleezes, the Afro Senjus, and the people that primarily copy them, playing horror games with their friends where the content is not entertaining at all. It's just them playing horror games and they're trying to be like the bigger content creators, but they get nowhere with it, and it's really depressing. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. The other branch of black YouTube are the reaction channels and everything else. So that's like 5. I like when there are a variety of different channels. And on black YouTube, what I've discovered, and I know I keep bringing up black YouTube, it seems as though there is a ruination of what I'm witnessing. And I think it all stemmed from Corey. I don't see many cooking channels. I don't see a binging with Babish-like channel with CoreyXKenshin. There's a great tech channel, Marquise Brownlee. That's an amazing channel. I consider him up there with Linus Tech Tips. But in the new influx of what I consider to be greater YouTube, when you want to create content, don't look to others on how to make content, even if it works. We don't know what we're doing at all. Some people have compared me to Dave Chappelle, or someone compared me to D'Angelo Wallace. Thanks. One guy compared me to Veritas Joe. Appreciate it. But I'm just Setos TV. I make content specific to me. I tell stories about my life. I speak from my soul and my spirit. CoreyXKenshin is, without a doubt, one of, if not the greatest content creator on this platform. And I have not seen a single bit of his channel. I don't watch any of his content. I just don't. I just don't watch any of his content. I don't watch gaming channels, period. I don't. However, what I do watch are CoreyXKenshin clones, the cloning epidemic of Corey people that will make a skit in between their videos. or do a whole gaming thing where they say, "What's up, YouTube? How are we doing?" Go ahead and samurai slice that like button. I've seen people say that bar for bar, word for word. And the impact that Corey has had cannot be understated how amazing and beautiful it is to see black content creators actually aspire and push to their dreams. This small niche within a niche where the anime community is already so apprehensive towards black content creators. We have CoreyXKenshin, who stands at the pinnacle, nigh a monarch, in a world where people don't even know how amazing he is. He is godlike in all capacities. Some people consider him to be the original YouTube GOAT, CoreyXKenshin. However, I don't know the guy. I don't know what he does. I know my niece loves his content. I know a lot of younger people love his content. I know he does spooky, scary Sundays. I know people see that I have an afro and like anime a little bit and say, "Bro, so good to see Corey back, bro." Great. I'm so happy you say that worthless garbage. Thank you. Comparison is the thief of joy. I hate being compared to other people. I really do. It ruins the aspect of my reality and makes me feel like a goddamn imposter. But I do appreciate you comparing me to your idols. That's fun. I remind you of somebody that you look up to. That's beautiful. I wish that I could just be the person you look up to, though. That'd be amazing. I don't want you to come here because I remind you of somebody. I want you to come here for me. CoreyXKenshin ruined YouTube to me because he's so amazing that the ripples of what he left in his wake decided to make waves in the smaller oceans. It created rivers, land monuments, people that want to become what he is, people that are trying their best to copy his editing style with a circle cam in the corner, people trying to be what he is but falling so short of his grace because what CoreyXKenshin makes is exceptional. And what everybody else makes is great. Hell, some of it's even good, but it's not exceptional. And when you're trying to copy greatness, you will always be in the shadow of comparison of what he is. And that is a horrifying, weird reality to be in. Do you want to be known your entire life as the CoreyXKenshin clone? Is that what you want? To make gaming content that nobody is watching? All 60 of you viewers? Is that fun for you? Maybe you love it. The fact that you made a video saying, "Well, I snuck into CoreyXKenshin's house. And I snuck into CoreyXKenshin's house, and I snuck into CoreyXKenshin's house." And if you go to the beginning, when I mentioned all of those YouTubers, go to their channel. We can bring it up right here. Well, look at this. On their channels, you can see as I'm talking right now, their most successful videos, the ones that have a consistently good views ratio, are the ones where they're talking about Corey or saying they snuck into his house or just straight clickbaiting and lying to you. And the comments are usually pretty receptive. "Bro, I do the same thing. I love Corey. He's amazing." I pity CoreyXKenshin so deeply. I really do pity him because it's so sad that he has to go through this. I imagine he probably has made enough money in passive income. If we go to his social blade, for being realistic, let's just use some actual math here. CoreyXKenshin on Social Blade has probably made over 1 million views passively on his channel. Just in general, that AdSense on his videos is family friendly, it's gaming videos, so in reality, he's probably getting a high RPM, let's say $7. My RPM is $4. I don't make a lot of content that's extremely long like that. It's not highly edited, you guys know me. So let's say my RPM is not even close to his. Off of the 1.2 million views that I've made in passive income $3,000. That's what I've made. So his RPM is higher, so he's probably made $7,000, but that's not including sponsorship deals and the fact that he could have a secondary form of stream of income outside of just his YouTube. So let's lowball it and say every month in Michigan, where the average rent in Michigan isn't even close to, what, $1,500? And he probably has a house, so he probably bought his house. He probably doesn't need to do this anymore because he's made enough money. He probably just wants to explore and enjoy the world. I did my exploring. Now I want to get to where I want to make content and talk about my life. I've traveled the world already. I've been to Beijing, Japan, China. I've been all over the world. Corey probably just wants to chill. It's probably stressful to be at the zeitgeist of everything. He probably just wanted to make content and share a little piece of himself and enjoy the world of what he wanted to be. And everybody keeps fucking bothering him. It's probably really annoying, I imagine. And we see all these CoreyXKenshin clones saying, oh, I just met Corey, bro. CoreyXKenshin responded. Oh my goodness, this is so good. CoreyXKenshin did this. This is fun. That's so depressing. Is that your legacy that you leave in your wake, to be somebody that suckles on the teat of somebody that is great? That is weird. Be greater than what you are. Be original. It is okay to get inspiration from something. Obviously, we are all just a facsimile, a combination of many different aspects of our parents, our mothers, the people we meet. And that's what makes you, you. But if you are trying in every capacity to just be somebody else, that's weird and gross. CoreyXKenshin ruined YouTube, not of his own fault. It's not even his fault. I love Corey. I love what he's done. That's not his fault. But he did ruin YouTube because he's created in his wake a bunch of mini-me's of him. A bunch of people that don't understand that he is vouching for originality and creativity, and you are doing the exact thing that he hates. Copying. He was a progenitor. The original Dark Soul, one might say. And what I'm witnessing with the creation and span of content from many other people is that they don't grasp that that's not what CoreyXKenshin wants, to be the samurai, right? I think that's what people keep saying. Oh, be the samurai way, whatever the hell that means. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna guess about what that possibly means. But I imagine it means going on your own path. I read Vagabond, so I'm using the Vagabond definition of conquering oneself, the great quiet battle within oneself to become greater than the whole will of one thing, to become a nuanced perspective, to become both gentle and kind. Only truly strong people can be kind because they have the power of great destruction and capacity, but choose not to use it because they know of the chaos it leaves in its wake. And that is strength to me. That is what it means to be original and somebody that walks on his own 2 feet, as opposed to trying to follow the coattails of somebody that was once great and still is great, and you are hoping that they come back so that you can have a little bit, a smidgen to react to. And I know that there's going to be reactors and people that when Corey comes back, oh, he's eventually going to come back to YouTube, it's going to break the internet. Probably is. I just know that when that happens, when that disgusting, weird, wacky thing happens, I'm going to hate it because there's going to be reactors and people saying, oh, I met Corey. I did this. I did that. It's so agitating to be in the reality where that's the realness of the world. I hate it. To all the CoreyXKenshin clones that may find this video, maybe I'm talking about you. Maybe I mentioned you in this video. Maybe I did that. Do better. Bye.